Hey, evening, Rico here, Rico's Place. We're going to do a real quick Dutch oven cobbler, 3-4 ingredients, real simple. You can do it at home. You don't have to do it in a Dutch oven. You can do it just in a pan in your oven or what have you, but we like doing the Dutch oven stuff. We're going to do this on the fly, no rehearsals, no retakes, it's just on the fly. So I'm going to walk over and show you what we're going to do. We're going to have to get some charcoal and we'll go at it. Ugh. Okay, what I have here, I built a raised Dutch oven cooking area so that I'm not bending over, because tie-dye cowboy don't get this belly by bending over a lot putting charcoal under a pot. So this is all good. And what we're going to do is we're going to make an apple cobbler. 3 ingredients. Let me show you what we're going to be using here today. Real simple stuff. The prepared apple pie filling. 1 cube of butter, pre-cut. Little cinnamon, a Betty Crocker yellow cake mix. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go over and get some charcoal from the, what is that?
Smoker.
Offset smoker. Oh, these are good. What we're going to do is just get a bowl of charcoal. Oh, motherfucker. It's hot. Where's the tongs? Where'd you say the tongs were?
Oh, on table.
Wiggles. Wiggles, you're going to be head dogs. I think we found a home for Kane. Burn hairs on your frickin' knuckles. Ouch. Oh, mother.
That'll be good for the bottom.
Huh? And we'll grab some with the shovel out of that. There it is. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to put about that much charcoal underneath the pot. Apple first.
Yep.
Again, you can do this at home, real easy speasy, but you can do it in your oven. Even grandmas can do this. Sure this is all you add to it?
Yep.
Then you're just going to sprinkle the cake mix over it. Not yet?
Cinnamon.
Oh, a little cinnamon. Peanut Gowry's little cinnamon.
Or a lot.
Or a lot. Take your cube of butter, a 5-second rule.
No. No.
Jesus. I'd do it. Just put the pads of butter around it. top it off. Shovel. Let me, where's the shovel? We should take that out. But we need to get good. Now we're just going to let this cook about 20 minutes, and we should have a easy Dutch oven apple pie cobbler. All right, we'll check back with y'all in just a minute. It's been on probably 15-20 minutes. We're going to go ahead and give it a check. You need to get a hammer or a pair of channel locks and go under the lid, trying not to spill some of the charcoal into the batter. But if you do, it's all right. No problems. So let's go ahead and look at this and see. Now what you want to do is just wait. Let's see what we got.
It's hot. Here. Let's get a flashlight.
All right. So we're just going to lift straight up.
Ooh, it's getting there.
So we got maybe another 5-6 minutes. So slowly we'll put this back on. There we go. Easy speasy. Good job on that. So we'll give it about 5 minutes. Jesus criminy, where's my drink? 5 minutes. And now one thing about Dutch oven cooking is it is hard to do it when the sun goes down because you really can't see what you're doing. As you do this at home, you'll learn how much charcoal on top and how much on the bottom. You just got to play it by ear and get the temperature right. But this is looking pretty good. So we'll give it 5 minutes. We'll call it done, dish it up, and be done with it. Salute. All right, so it should be about done. We're going to go ahead and check it. Again, being careful not to put all the ashes down. Now, something on this charcoal is normally people will use the regular briquettes. And there's a rule of thumb. 8 briquettes is $350, 10 is $400, give or take. 6 on the top, 10 on the bottom. But when you're using your own charcoal, and this is oak charcoal, and I think it's a little better, it runs a little hotter, it's trial and error. You got to figure out how many on the bottom. What I do, because Rico don't count stuff, we'll put some in the bottom, cover the top with charcoal, and keep checking it and making sure we know what time it is. So let's go ahead and check this. Again, we're going to be real careful not to get the ashes in it. And then what we're going to do is just set this over here as it's tripping. We'll set this down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move this out from it. Looks good. So what we'll do is do a I don't know if you get a good look at this. It actually looks pretty good. Cinnamon's about right. Everything looks good. That's hot, the kitchen hot. You can hear it sizzling. We get the microphone down here. Okay, let me try this. It's hot, so it's hard to get a good flavor of it. The other thing, this Dutch oven's a little too big to do this. The smaller Dutch oven, it'd be a little bit thicker and a little bit better, I think, but it's really too hot to eat. I burnt my tongue. One more time. Okay, ready? No. No milk. little ice cream or cream on that, that's just life-changing. I mean, that's what it's about right there. Camping up at the mountains, Dutch oven it. This crowd pleaser. I like this. I'm going to go ahead and take this inside now. Dish it up, a little half of it to Grandma next door, and half of it for me and Dutch, and we'll, this is good. You can't go wrong. Easy. 3 ingredients, man. 4 ingredients. I know 3 or 4. Pie filling, cake mix, cinnamon, butter. Butter. That's 4. 4 ingredients. It doesn't get much simpler than that, let me tell you. You know, some people do the batter. This is simple. This is good. That whole thing cost you probably about $3.98, $4.98. I don't know, $7. But it's a crowd pleaser. Anyways, I'm going to call it a night tonight. We'll talk to you guys on the next one. You have a good night and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye, folks.